Welcome to the Advertising Forum. This is episode 4 of our Brand Trust series, sponsored by Mozilla Ads.
With us today is Domenic Venuto, the Chief Product and Data Officer at Horizon Media. He's joining us today to discuss how trust has become the new media currency. Thank you for joining us, Domenic.
You're welcome. Thanks for having me.
Of course, we're happy to have you here. We were chatting before this. We're both huge fans of Horizon, what you're building. You've had nothing but great things to say about the direction and what initiatives you're planning for 2026. So we're looking forward to that. For this video series, I would love to hear what you do when a client says trusted environment, and what does that really mean in practice?
Yeah, it's certainly a topic that's coming up more and more, especially in the age of AI. And apologies, I know we can't escape those two little letters, AI, but we're gonna have to talk about it. It's hard to get around it. So, as Chief Product and Data Officer at Horizon, I'm responsible for our product development, which manifests itself in a product, our Blu Platform product. So it's an AI-native application. So it sits on top of our data sets. And what we do is take our clients' first-party data and we enrich that for them. We add more signals into their data. And then we put a large language model on top of that and give it back to our teams and our clients the team servicing the clients and the clients. So why is this important? Well, now anybody can interrogate that data set with a simple question and prompt. How many customers are likely to churn? Which of my prospects have walked past a store in the last 30 days? Now, these are questions that before required a ticket to be issued, a data scientist to be involved, and the cycle of a couple of maybe hours, days, maybe even weeks, depending on what the query was. And if you wanted to understand that or interrogate that query a little bit further, you needed to resubmit the ticket and go through that whole process again. So an idea could take weeks or months to kind of flesh out. But now with power of AI, I can ask a question and get a response back within minutes, and I can pursue a line of questioning or interrogation in an afternoon. I can do it myself. I can be the CMO. I can be the data scientist even. So with that kind of power, trust, you really do have to trust this tool that you're using because you're making critical business decisions. What is the underlying data? How is that? What signals is it pulling from? Is it hallucinating? So trust has become a big issue for our clients because they don't trust black boxes. They want to see the workings of the AI engine. They want to know that their data is not being used to train other people's data. So trust is a big issue in the age of AI.
Domenic, how are you adjusting to the increased rise of privacy-first browsers and platforms? What's Horizon doing as it relates to that?
Yeah, we're focused on the Blu Platform. We're keeping an eye on all of the developments that are happening, and the innovation cycle is really fast right now. Like, we're talking 6 weeks. So new models are coming out, new interaction actions, consumer behaviors are changing as a result. So first and foremost, it's really just educating ourselves and educating our clients. Search is getting completely disrupted. Consumers are shifting their behavior, and the same behaviors that we have relied upon in our marketing tactics, hyper personalization and search, is kind of the bulwark of digital advertising. Is starting to change and quite dramatically. So first and foremost is education. What are consumers doing, and how are their behaviors changing? Where is that manifesting itself in the media ecosystem? And then educating our clients and adapting our strategies as a result.
Horizon works with a variety of clients across the industry. Do you feel that your clients in general are prioritizing trust, or do they just say that they want a trusted environment? Or is this something that they're really passionate about and driving towards?
It's something that they're passionate about and driving towards. And I think there's two components of that. There's the upfront diligence that is done in selecting an agency. So there's a first hurdle to cover there. And the diligence questions are crossing through the entire organization, from legal and compliance, procurement, the tech teams, the infosec. So where the evaluation criteria for agencies has just risen a whole other level as a result. Now, assuming that you're selected and you pass that that hurdle, then there's the operational element. So now, we're talking about ingesting data and enriching that. The CMO and direct reports want to be able to trust that data and the results, because they're making big business decisions. Like, they're spending millions of dollars in media placement, so they need to rely on the systems and the data that they're making those decisions. So it's in two areas: the upfront diligence and then operationally as well.
It's a great call about the operational components of the diligence, specifically when you're quantifying trust. How do you showcase that and prove out that it's worth the premium?
Yeah, well, proof is in the pudding. So definitely hands-on. We have a saying at Horizon: it's hands-on keys. And I think we're unique in the marketplace because our technology is the same technology the internal teams are using, and we give it to our clients. And so that's a big move. We're fundamentally changing the agency engagement model with clients. We've removed the time delay between us getting a result and asking a question and getting the information back. So we've really shrunk that time period right down.
I love how you responded with the proof is in the pudding, because your agency is known for that. It's known for trust and performance and being one of the world's top respected independent agencies for that exact reason. So that was a good response that we did not practice whatsoever. So thank you.
We did not. I will add that, and one of the things that I really enjoyed, I think we were chatting before we kicked off, that I had no intention of coming back to agency land, but I met with Bill Koenigsberg, the founder and CEO, and really connected with him and saw what he was doing and his vision to reinvent the agency model. And he built a great business off the back of a mantra that business is personal. Like, he is personally invested. He wants his team to be personally invested in the success of our clients. And so that is a common through line through all the people that are working there. And that doesn't change with us creating AI-native products like the Blu Platform. We still have humans. We still have humans in the loop. It augments our strategies and decision making. But at the end of the day, business is still personal.
Business is personal, and we were connected through David Berkowitz on our team because of personal trust and relationships and connections, and that's what proves out the overall guiding principles, plural, of being a good person, doing the right thing, doing what's best for your clients. It all comes full circle. And so, with that, going and making a small pivot, when you think about being in media throughout the past 20-something years of your career, is AI making media buying smarter, or is it making it riskier for brand safety?
Yeah, it's an interesting angle. I think the answer is both, and this is where the diligence comes in, right? I don't think it's either or. I've had the good fortune of being the vanguard of several shifts in the media business. First it was digital, just pure digital. Then it was mobile. Then it was programmatic. Then it was streaming. There are all these successive waves every 2 or 3 years, and it's what I love about the industry. It's a true definition of thrilling. It's equal part exciting and equal part terrifying, and it comes together. And we get to do that. We get to do that every day. But when it comes to brand safety, I think the landscape is still still scattered with both. And this is where we see marketers really challenged. Despite all of the screens and the data and the technology tools that we have, they're still scrambling and scratching around for answers to common business questions. And that that's a real problem that they're looking to solve. And I'm an optimist, and I see the power of the tool that we're developing. I see how our clients are using it, and I do believe that AI does have, when it's built out ethically with transparency and observability, you can bring trust. You can bring trust back and use the technology for good.
I genuinely hope most technology companies are using it for good and being a pragmatic optimist with a dash of realism. It leads us to our next question. Let's fast forward 2 years from now, 3 years from now. We're in 2028, 2029. Will trust first models like Mozilla become the new norm across the internet?
I think the answer is it has to be. If we're going to continue investing in this and we're going to continue building our business off of it, I think it has to be. I don't think we have a choice. And we're taking that approach for sure. We built an AI-native application layer on top of our data sets. We have full visibility and transparency into the way the engines work. It exposes its thinking. It exposes the tables it's using, the keywords, and even the SQL. So you could take the code and run it on your data warehouse and get exactly the same result. So I think it needs to be, and that might be the litmus test for separating the wheat from the chaff, the fast growers and the almost haves. So I think it has to be.
Domenic, this has actually been a great conversation, both recorded and prior. Thank you for joining us. Also wanted to thank our sponsors, Mozilla Ads, for the Brand Trust series. We had amazing conversations with people from brands, agencies, platforms, and of course from Mozilla Ads. So see you all next time, and thank you for being a part of this episode, Domenic.
Thank you, Domenic. We'd love to have you again. This was awesome.
And thank you, ATG and Jeremy. Pleasure to be here.